chose us. He chose us out of billions of people. Bro, you gotta understand what you're involved in, man, what you have. This thing is so precious. You see? You gotta get that mindset like Paul, man. Hey, everything else is dung, man. I got Yahweh Shai. I'm cleaving onto Yahweh Shai. You see? This is right here. This is folly right here, man. I'm angry at this shit. Lack of reading. 3 weeks with no lesson. What the fuck are you doing around here, man? That's folly, man. 5-minute lessons as a comeback. Fuck that shit. And you're late to camp. That's just half of the fucking list right there, man. I'm vexed hearing this report. No, man, you better show that you love Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Get the fuck away from us, man.
That's right.
Alright? I'm dead serious. The time is short right now. You're fucking around. The prophecies are speaking loud. It's fucking clear. And you're fucking around. I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time. The Lord don't got no time for that, man. 3 weeks. No lesson. The fuck, hungry as fuck. You know better. You should be doing better, man. God damn it. Tired of that shit, man. I don't want none of that shit on here, man. Alright? None of that shit. Jake needs to do better, man. Alright? This is folly, man. This chief joy, you're treating it like it's worth nothing, man. This chief joy, we gotta remind you about it? No. Hell no. Hell no. That's why the scripture says, seek out those that are fueled like thee. I'm fired for this thing, man. Everybody else, we'll see you on the other side, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. This is folly, lack of communication, constantly being reminded of duties. Come on, man. What? You can't take rebuke, and then you come to camp with no precepts. Why are you even at camp? Why are you even at camp, bro? You're not reading during the week. You're not doing lessons during the week. Why the fuck are you at camp? I don't understand that. I don't, Apostle Sahara said it. He's like, you men that are just standing there with your hands in your pocket, just standing on the line, you're going to be out of here soon. You're going to be out of here soon, man. This work, we're supposed to abound in this thing, man. You young brothers are supposed to grow so we can send you out 2 by 2, right? We should be covering man's ground in Chicago. There should be two in every fucking corner, man. Ready to bring out the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right.
Not standing in the fucking line and I'm just hanging out at camp today. I don't need that. The Lord don't need that, man. Like Madatia said from Iowa, give me 5 men that are on fire. Give me 5 men that are on fire, man. That'll be my camp. I don't need 50 men that just stand there. Give me men that are on fire for the Lord, man. You see? Hey, man, I'm sorry. Slack, I'm vexed with this shit. This shit is fucking mind-blowing, bro. Hey.
This is Psalms chapter 34 and 11. Come ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of Yahweh. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Zakim, pushing his word with true sincerity, with charity. Presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. All right. So I just want to go into this lesson. As you can see, it's based off the admonishment from the brother, the elderman Rapaya. All right. From here in Great Millstone, Chicago camp. All right. And, and personally, that's a brother that I'm, pretty close to. He's Ephraimite brother. Usually is in a very mild-mannered brother, and very much a jovial spirit. So to see that brother, in that spirit, whoa, it's kind of like, whoa, But that's the Lord speaking, man. All right, that's the spirit of the Lord, man. Giving out these last few admonishments to these to men, man. And that's why I read the scripture, man. I'll read it again, Psalms 34 and 11. Come ye children, and that's to the sons mainly, all right, to the sons of Israel, man. Come ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of Yahweh. And as we know, the fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the beginning of wisdom, man. Can't begin to have wisdom without the fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right. And that's something that, made me examine myself, man. Where I'm lacking at, you know what I'm saying? The things that I need to tighten up on, really in examining ourselves, man. Because, matter of fact, let me grab this one scripture. All right. Right. This is 1 Corinthians 11:31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. Right. We on your own ass. If we're on our own ass, then that leaves less room for the Lord to have to rebuke us, through the brotherhood or himself. And really, you would much rather get rebuked from a brother than for the Lord to do it, because when the Lord does it, man, you may not walk that off. All right, and if you do walk it off, you might be maimed. All right. You might be maimed. It ain't gonna be good, man. So you want to hearken to the men of the Lord. But when we are judged, we are chastened of Yahweh, that we should not be condemned with the world. Hey, so the Lord's giving out these last few admonishments, man, because he's about to bring down the ultimate judgment upon this world, man. All right, man. And like I said, that brother, man, Rapaya, he's a really mild man or brother, man. That's how you know. If you knew him and then saw him in the spirit of that video, that's the spirit of the Lord talking, man. All right. All right. So guys that, you got your head in your ass, hey, man, pull your head out your ass, proverbially, right? Or don't. Because there's still guys that need to get removed. I pray and hope I'm not one of them, man. There's still men that just might not be of the elect, that crept in unawares, man. That still have to get removed, man. Are being removed right now as we speak, man. So this is something we should fear, man. We should be very, very afraid, man. I'm thinking, I didn't mean to sound like, be very, very careful. All right, man. All right. Right now, we need to be walking on eggshells, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this one. Peril overthrow. Right. I believe this is it. Right. This is Sirach 13:13. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing. When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. All right, we're in the peril of our overthrowing, man. This is a dangerous place to fall. Fire on one side, water on the other, man. All right. And we're in a single file line, man. The scripture says, the scripture talks about, every man in his own order, Yahweh Shai, and then the first fruits, man. So it's a single file line, man. You got men ahead of you leading all the way to Yahweh Shai, and you got men behind you, man. And we have to walk in this very careful way, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this scripture. All right. All right, so right, this is This is Sirach 37 and 12. But be continually with a godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of Yahweh, whose mind is according to thy mind, it will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry, right? So we have to be like-minded, man. See, the Lord is revealing that those that are otherwise minded, man. All right, guys whose eyes are not single. All right, as the scripture says, if your eye be single, your whole body shall be full of light, man. All right, there's men who have they're looking at the woman in the red dress, man. Okay, all right. If anybody knows that analogy from the movie The Matrix, man. All right, that woman in a red dress, when he turned around and he said, "Look again," and there was an agent with a gun to his face, man. And that quick, man. That could be it for any one of us. And let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above a high tower. And above all this, pray to the Most High that he will direct thy way in truth, man. All right, so hey, man, we could be vigilant as we want to be. We could be on our ass as much as we want to be, but at the same time, pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that he directs our way in truth, man. All right, we have to keep that constant communication with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, open, man. And what's going on is there's men who are not hearkening onto the voice of the Lord, man. They're not constantly in conversation with their maker, man. See, we have to be constantly in conversation with our maker, man. All right? You know? As the scripture says, Yahweh speaketh once, yea, twice, and man perceiveth it not, man. All right? Hey, but pride is when a man turns away from his heart's turned away from his maker, man. That's another thing, man. We have to fight that pride, man. All right? That we have to fight pride. This is a humiliation. This is the Lord's right hand humiliation ritual, so to speak. All right? There's no room for pride in this thing, man. All right? So when the Lord puts the spirit on a brother to rebuke you and to get at you, man, to get at us, and we have to pray that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai doesn't harden our heart, man. And because when we read about men in the Bible whose hearts were hardened, it was always to their destruction. There was never a point when the Lord hardened somebody's heart to their salvation. Okay? All right? You know, if you have your heart hardened to the fear of the Lord, well, you're being set up for destruction, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is preparing to destroy you, man. All right? You know, that's why the scripture says, let us not sleep as do others, man. All right? Because the rest of this world is asleep. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They're not preparing for the coming of the Lord. They're not preparing for Jacob's trouble, man. These people are out here about to be through, man. All right? Jacob's trouble hasn't even hit full swing, and these people are already through, man. Okay? But hey, man, if we are not hearkening onto the voice of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're gonna be left out, man, with the rest of these people to get judged, man. All right? And if that's where you want to be, then so be it, man. You know? So be it, man. Let me grab another scripture, man. Right. This is Proverbs 20:22 and 29. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. All right? So, yeah, man, you know, whatever office the Lord gave us, you know, we gotta fulfill that office, man. We gotta put our talent, all right, to the spiritual stock market, so to speak, man. All right, we have to be active members in this thing, man. See, all you guys is just creeping around, man, and think that, nobody see it me. I'm just gonna get away with doing the bare minimum. Hey, man, the Lord sees you, man. Even if the men of the Lord don't, and you flying under the radar for a little while, man, eventually the Lord is gonna remove you, man. He's gonna deal with you, man. And I say all that to say this, man. Fear the Lord, man. All right? Fear the Lord, man. Fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He is to be feared, man. All right? Those of us that are of the elect, Lord willing, I be of that number. Lord willing, we be of that number. Of the hopeful elect. We're here because we fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Like they say in the world. That's why we're friends. Okay? Scripture says, why call me Lord, Lord, and do not the things that I say, man. The Lord's not about lip service, man. All right? And you're not going to grow that way anyway, man. This thing's about growing, man. All right? We all have to grow, man. We all have to grow, man. Like it, love it, believe it or not. You got something they say in the world. They call it a growing pains. All right? Growing pains. You're going to grow, and it's going to hurt, man. And it's the pain, it's the rebuke. Matter of fact, let me grab this, man. Right. This is Psalm 141:5. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil which shall not break my head, for yet my prayers shall also be in their calamities. So hey, look, man, this rebuke ain't gonna kill you, man. You have not suffered unto blood, roughly paraphrasing, man. But the reason why we see guys like the Pegulator, guys like freaking Deacon, all right, that are out of here, is because they skirted this process, man. All right, they didn't want to take rebuke. They didn't want to be corrected, man. All right. See, we have to be moldable in this thing. We have to be pliable, so we can be meat for the master's use, man. All right, meat for every good work, as the scripture says, man. Otherwise the Lord can't use you, man. The Lord can't use us if we're not pliable, man. If we're not going to be moldable. All right. We have to be moldable to the shape that the Lord wants us to be in, not the shape that we want to be in, man. Because that's what being hard-headed is, man. When nobody can't tell us nothing. We have to fight that, man. That's something we learned in this world, man, that we have to fight. We all have to fight it, some more than others, man. And I'm not speaking as one that has obtained at all. I'm speaking as one that's in the fight with you, scared than a motherfucker about getting discarded and destroyed. And it's that fear that helps us examine ourselves, man. Because we have not obtained. We are not perfect yet. We have not been perfected. And we're going to fuck up all the way into we're going to fuck up, man. So, that's a strong admonishment through the Spirit from that elderman, Rapiah, man. And like I said, if you knew him, like I said, very jovial guy, very mild-mannered, you would know that, hey, that's the Spirit of the Lord coming, speaking through that man. Giving us a warning. Why? So that we don't be condemned with this world, man. So the Lord don't have to fuck us up and destroy us with everything and everybody else, man. Because the Lord is very angry, man. And the scripture says the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. All right, so where should the ungodly and sinner appear, man? You know, that's a little lesson I wanted to do. You know, I hope there was some edification within it. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Salutation to you, Akim. Shalom, Kwam Yasharal, and the Bible Ball.